Hi, everyone. Like I told you this morning, I have here someone with me, but right now we are going to know what we are doing, okay? Right here is Kalen with me from Kind Community. He is the owner of this new concept and business, so he will tell us why he started this business.
Sure. Oh, that's a question. Why I started the business?
Yes.
To be honest, I struggled. Well, first let me tell them the kind of community does, and I'll tell them why. So, a kind community, we create mental health awareness and resources through dope clothing, like the shirt that I have on now, and holistic. I'm sorry. We create mental health awareness and resources through dope clothing and holistic healing experiences.
Mhm.
And the reason that I created that is because when I was in college, I struggled with my mental health immensely. I was depressed. I was anxious. I was misdiagnosed. And so it made me realize that, in my opinion, we don't have really good mental health infrastructure. And so I wanted to make change. And that's kind of what we're doing. Like, we're more than just a clothing brand, to be honest. We're not a clothing brand. We just happen to make clothes because we see that as a medium or a way to like start conversations around mental health. But the biggest thing is like to have impact. So that's why we offer holistic healing experiences. So we take a holistic approach. Does that make sense?
Yes. Um, Anxiety and depression is a really big issue in our community and in the whole country, and I think in the whole world. So if we don't have resources, we don't know about what is going on or how we can deal with these things, we can end in a really bad situation, like, suicidal thoughts, and can be a really bad situation. So to have to have resources and business like the one that he's making right now is something that we need. And I love the name. Why did you came up with the name?
Man. So I value kindness. I value kindness, and I also value or I understand the power of having community. So they kind of it's kind of like a catchy term. Um, I say the reason I started to value kindness or compassion, you can use those kind of interchangeably. I
Mhm.
used to read a lot of books and watch a whole bunch of videos with monks.
Mhm.
I tell myself if I wouldn't stop like picking up those books and like watching those videos, I would have became a monk. And I just love the way monks approach the world, as far as like just their awareness and the compassion that they have in their heart for themselves and others, really for others, everything around. They just got so much love. So yeah, that's kind of why I came, how I came with the name. It was kind of a catch-all term, not a catch-all term, but it was catchy. It's kind community.
Mhm. You know, through the journey that we live, we learn how to, we decide what kind of approach we want for ourselves and what kind of things we would like to have done. What things did you discover in your own journey that motivate you to create this?
Mm, the things I discovered about myself,
Yes.
man, that I had a lot of baggage, if you will. It's kind of a heavy term, but I had a lot of baggage that I had to like go in and reconcile and like heal and stuff. I've gained a lot of self awareness. I understand. I mean, I'm still gaining self awareness, but um, yeah, understanding like my patterns and stuff. I'm sorry. What was the question? I got off topic.
Yeah, well, what happened, I'm going to tell you my part of my journey.
Okay.
I hate to take medications.
Me too.
I don't like medications. I'm a holistic person.
Same.
As much as I can, I try to do the holistic way.
100%.
Mhm. And when I had depression, I couldn't find ways to tell the doctor, I don't want this medication for my whole life, because she says that I have to take it for my whole life. And then, yeah, yeah, and then I discovered that sometimes you have to take it when you are in a really high risk, like you are with suicidal thoughts or suicidal attempts. That is when you have to be really aware that you need that help. But also through my journey, I discovered aromatherapy, I discovered mindfulness, I discovered all
Lots of
those,
mindfulness. We love mindfulness.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. And then everyone has a different way to deal with their own, mental health. But if you know that you can go to a place where you can help yourself and know that they are different ways, that is how we help. And that is how he's helping to his business.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is what I wanted to ask you. Why did you discover? How you discover to get out from anxiety and depression, and knowing that you didn't want it or were happy with the treatment that you were having?
What did I what did I discover that made me get out
Yeah,
of my
what
anxiety?
treatment?
Sure.
What
So
is?
I'm still learning today,
Mhm.
but let's see, what worked for me? Man, I learned that I am not my mind, I am not my thoughts. I told you I hung out with a lot of so I was practicing the mindfulness or meditation. It was really a lot of unlearning, honestly, because like if you really think about it, the human mind is a very powerful thing, and so we are given a lot of messages and conditioning and indoctrination. We raised in a society that teaches us that we need to rely on medications from pharmacies and stuff. In reality, these pharmacies, these medications are here to really make a profit on you and keep you keep you as a customer, and not really deal with the underlying issues that you have. It's more like putting a band-aid on something. Band-aids it's putting a band-aid on something that isn't going to heal itself. And so I try and treat the root cause. I just bought a book about herbalism yesterday.
Mhm.
Today, I spoke with this lady about nature therapy, and she really helped me redefine my definition of nature. I found peace. One of the most peaceful moments of my life is when I was struggling. First off, vulnerable moment, I was misdiagnosed as schizophrenic. Schizophrenia is a very serious mental health issue.
Mhm.
So when I believed that, it was very traumatic for me because what you believe is very powerful. But while I was in the midst of believing that, I went to a hike in Colorado, and it was the most peaceful thing I've ever experienced in my life. And so I believe in the power, the healing power of nature. So yeah, mindfulness, a clean diet. These are all things that I'm still working to integrate to this day. You feel me?
Yes, yes. All those things are real things because I can prove it.
She can prove it. You hear that?
Yes, I did a clean diet
Mm.
and I did lab work. And then that lab work just came up in 4 days. The swelling of the RA went down from being really, really high. It came down to almost not feeling as much pain.
The inflammation went down.
Yes, yes. And also, um, you start feeling much better, more clear in your mind because when you have an illness that is an autoimmune disease, it causes depression, anxiety, and all those things combined together create a chaos in your life, you know. And then I decided to go to the functional medicine and holistic way, and I could see like in 4 days my pain was almost killing me. I was all swollen, I was all sick, and I changed my diet in 4 days. My swelling just went down in an incredible way, and and then in a month my lab results were so different than the ones when I had it.
So that's your testament. That's your
yes,
testament. That's your
yes,
story. That's cool.
yes, and that is why I believe that if someone is bringing some kind of resources to our community, it's something that has to be shared. So, what are you offering besides? I know that right now is the message,
Yeah.
but what are safe spaces and the pop-ups that you are creating, and what is the motivation for those, and what are you bringing in the future?
Man, that's a loaded question. Good question, though. What am I offering? So safe spaces. I'm having a pop up. It's not too far from where we're at. It's at Lola Candle over here in the Delano district. And what we're offering, that's a great question. We're offering a safe space. So what I've done is I've researched and defined what a safe space is, and then curated an event for people to like actually experience what a safe space is, to pour back into their own cups, to engage in some holistic healing experiences. And so what that looks like is I actually just got off the phone with him and we confirmed them. We have the what do we have?
Yoga.
We have the yoga. There's yoga sessions. So again, with a holistic model, we take the whole being into account. And so that's the mind, body, and the spirit. So we have yoga for the body. We also have Poppy's Cafe. They'll be serving some smoothies. That's again for the body. Um, we have the Emporia State Department of Art Therapy, and this is like exclusive information. They will have like make your own advocacy button. And then she told me they have a whole bunch of they have a way, I think they have a whole bunch of magazines and stuff, but they have a way where you can like create your own safe space by like cutting things out and like making art out of what a safe space means for you, if that makes sense. So we have some art therapy. I told you about the sentiment thing. We'll be selling some short stem roses with a note that says, "Thank you for being my safe space." And then it defines what a safe space is. We have the merch. We have 4 colors in total. I'm really 3, but I'm working on a 4th. We'll probably have 4 colors of this merch. Can I show them the back? I hope I can see the back.
Yeah,
Maybe not.
it's in very
Okay.
clearly.
So
It's beautiful.
at the bottom of the shirt, it defines what a safe space is.
It's create more safe spaces. A
Yeah.
safe space is a place where you feel seen, heard, and cared for. No mask, no judgment, just genuine energy. Is where love flows freely, positivity rings, and you feel safe. Think of it as you mental and emotional recharge zone. Oh, what a beautiful message. I love it.
Yeah, so
I
that's,
really love it.
so that's what we're creating. I think I went over everything.
Mhm.
Yoga, art therapy. We have food. We have Larchers. Shout out Larchers. They donated some food. Um, let's see. Food. You can make a candle, so it's in a candle store. It's gonna smell real good. The vibes are gonna be immaculate. We're gonna have some really good tunes. I actually curated a playlist specifically for a safe space, so it'll be like music. There's a lot of like research behind like playing different tunes and like how it can affect your like neurochemistry and like your mood and stuff like that. And so I created a really positive, angelic playlist of like some really good tunes for the vibes. So yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
When is going to be?
February 23rd at Lola Canton.
Okay, great.
Yeah, it's gonna be a vibe. I'm excited.
Yes. At least right now we have this one, and I'm sure he's going to start doing more often this kind of safe space events.
Yeah.
So be tuned because we want you to be aware that we have another resource more to socialize, to feel safe, to feel heard. And
she using the words from the back of the shirt. That's smart.
Yeah, I love it. Okay. Um, can you share where is your business, where they can locate your page?
Sure,
and
sure.
All the
So the best medium to find us is on Instagram. You can also find us on Facebook at kindcommunity.mh. The MH is for mental health. That's kindcommunity.mh. Stay tuned on there. We'll give you all the updates. We post a lot of promotional material for the safe space. We do some giveaways. We just did our giveaway today for it's a create your own candle. Got some more giveaways to do. So yeah, check us out.
Thank you so much, everyone, and I hope you have enjoyed this. Okay, bye bye.
Let's go.